I wanted to make a video for you so you would know how to use my website for you without your parents' help. At the top here in the menu bar is my website address. Now hopefully you already have it saved as a favorite or it's bookmarked. That makes it a lot easier to get to this screen each and every day. This is the home page, and what you need to do every day is go to the daily schedule. And under the daily schedule, you find the day's date and you do the activities that I've asked you to do. One thing that I will be adding is extra activities. So for those of you that are able to get through your activities quickly or finish it for the day, then definitely feel free to do those extra activities that will be listed. If you don't get through those activities, please don't worry about it. You do what you can when you can. Now let's look to see what is the next thing that I need you to do. It says, so this is the activity, daily breathing meditation, where to go on the class website, and this says to go to the breathing meditation window, and then the last thing is the lesson plan, what you need to do. So watch the video on the sphere ball breathing. Do you remember how we can use our hands to resemble the sphere ball? Take 10 deep breaths, then go to GoNoodle, Flow, and choose one of the meditation activities just like we did in class. So let's do that. You go to the top, breathing meditation. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to load up. Then we go to the sphere breathing video. You click on it and you watch it. So I think you've all done this. This was a lesson that you've already all done. Then the next thing you were supposed to do is you go to the GoNoodle site and you click on the green words. Next thing you do is you choose one of the meditation videos that we've all had lots of practice doing, like Bring It Down, Melting, and so on. Go back to, so you want to click out of this, and what you're going to do is, and this is a mistake I make all the time, I close down the wrong window. So you want to click here where it says Good Energy at Home with GoNoodle. Then you're able to go back to the daily schedule to see what you would do next. Problem of the day. Go to math, then problem of the day, click on the book for March. So it will no longer be a book from March, it'll be a book for April, but go to math, and then if you click on the arrow pointing down, we have what are called our submenus. Problem of the day, and then basic facts. So click on problem of the day, and here the problems are. Sometimes I will be giving you more guidance on how to complete these problems, and I will post a video, and sometimes I think it'll be pretty straightforward and you'll be able to do it without my assistance. Something else on the menu. Now, when it comes to language arts, you have the submenus, working with words, reading, and writing, which I've already talked about. But when it comes to math, for the math activities that are not problem of the day or basic facts, you actually just click on the word math once, and you will find the activities for math. Now, one thing I wanted to point out to you, and you'll probably have to talk about this with your parents, if you want to print off a page, what you need to do is you click on that page. So you right click on that page, and then you're going to save image as. Your parents are going to decide where to save that, and then hopefully from there they should be able to print the page. I wanted to point out to you that I've added a couple of things to help you if you need it. Under problem of the day, here is the sheet, or the problems for the week, but I also added the sheets that we used to have in our duotangs. Don't feel like you have to print off those pages. Any page will do. But again, if you do want to print off this page, you have to right click on it, save image as, and hopefully there won't be any difficulties for you to print it if that's what you would like to do. Now, I also wanted to point out that under basic facts, I've added a couple things. A hundreds chart, if that's something that you will need, and the basic fact sheet. So you will have to print this off. So again, you click on the sheet that you want to print off, you right click, you save image as, your parents will take it from there, and then hopefully there won't be any issues with printing this page off or the other pages that I've talked about. So you do need to print this off, and then there's something else that you are going to use to help you, because as you know, when we do basic facts, it's only for 2 minutes. I've added a timer. You will need to reset it, and you need to set it for, so you're going to go here, and you need to set it for 2. So set timer, and then you'd press start. If you don't want to use this, you don't have to, but it's there for you if you do. I want to go to problem of the day, because as I was saying in the other video, this one is going to, you're going to need a little bit of guidance because we haven't done a whole lot of problems like this, and there are 2 steps involved. So you go to math, click on the arrow pointing down, and problem of the day. The problem for Monday says this: we decorated 32 Easter eggs. 12 eggs are blue, 8 eggs are purple, and the rest are green. How many eggs are green? Let's go back to the daily schedule to see what we need to do next. Reading, writing, or working with words. Sometimes we'll do reading, sometimes we'll do writing, sometimes we'll do working with words. When I'm talking about working with words, it's those sight words. So then it says go to language arts, then working with words. You click on Spelling City. I've changed it so you can go directly to week 18. So that's what you need to do. Go to the menu at the top, look for language arts, click on the arrow pointing down, click on working with words, then you go to Spelling City, and it says click the above button. And as you all know, only the free games win. Only the free games are what we have access to. So once you've done a couple of activities with Spelling City, you need to very carefully go to the very top and click out of that. If you click here, you're going to get out of the site altogether, and we don't want that. We want to get out of Spelling City. Go back to the daily schedule and see what I've asked you to do next. You need to stay in working with words, but then you're going to go to the Lalilo site. Click on our class and then your name. So language arts, click on the arrow going down, working with words, and then you scroll down until you find the Lalilo site. And then you click on it and do what has been asked of you to do. I hope this is straightforward. Another thing I wanted to point out to you is this. We have another menu called Additional Activities, and this is the only site that you will go to if you're done all of your work. I'm currently just getting some information from Mrs. Larson. I'm hoping that we can have this up and running soon. But here you can do some doodles with Mo Williams. I'm a big fan of his. He's got some of the best books. And then here you can print off some coloring pages if you so desire. So hopefully this is straightforward. If you have any questions, please just email me. The other thing I wanted to let you know is that I'm keeping Fridays completely open. If you want to have a meeting with me, just have a little chat, ask any questions, or show me your work. And if that's something that you really want to do, I'd be more than happy to meet up with you. You just have to send me an email. So either you or your parents can send me an email. Okay, talk to you soon, grade 2.